Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Did you know you can manage difficult emotions to cultivate confidence? Hi, I'm Laura Lee, and this is your 5-Minute Spirit Reboot. Today, joining me is the author of 90 Seconds to a Life You Love, How to Master Your Difficult Feelings to Cultivate Lasting Confidence, Resilience, and Authenticity. I'd like to welcome Dr. Joan Rosenberg.
Thank you so much. It's a treat for me to be here with you.
Well, thank you for joining us. You talk about confidence. Can you define it for my audience?
Absolutely. It's a different take. The way I look at confidence is that it is the deep sense that you can handle the emotional outcome of whatever you face or whatever you pursue. And really the key point there to remember is the emotional outcome, that you can handle the emotional outcome.
I like that. So you talk about these 8 emotions, the key 8. What are they and why those?
So the key emotions, or the key, if you will, undesired emotional outcome emotions are sadness, shame, helplessness, anger, vulnerability, embarrassment, disappointment, and frustration. And it's these 8 because I found 2 major things. One is if people didn't handle these feelings, then they didn't feel very capable of handling life and then pursuing what they wanted to pursue or experiencing what they need to experience. And the second is it's because to me, they're the most common everyday spontaneous reactions to things not turning out the way we want or the way we believe they need. So it's the everydayness of these feelings.
Right. So how can one take one of those emotions and transform it into confidence?
Well, it's understanding that if we don't handle these feelings well, then we back off from things. We back off from our dreams. We back off from our goals. We back off from relationships. We back off from things that are important to us. So part of the way you turn it into confidence is by being able to lean into and experience the feelings or experience and move through the feelings. And then when you do that, the more you're able to pursue something, hit a roadblock or an obstacle, feel frustrated or disappointed, and then keep pursuing and persevere, then through that process of experiencing and persevering, you actually develop the confidence I'm talking about.
What about somebody who's been holding on to that emotion and enduring it, like grief, for instance? You know, that happens with a lot of my listeners who are trying to contact their dearly departed because they're holding on to such heavy grief. And everybody I work with, it seems like, have different levels of experiencing it. And, you know, some hold on to it longer than others. So what do you think about that?
Well, here's the thing. Feelings actually are very, very short-lived. They're mostly experienced in the body, and that's how we come to know what we're feeling emotionally. So we know what we feel, typically through bodily sensation. Like embarrassment would be heat in the face. You'd see the redness, I'd have the heat. Think of them as multiple waves of bodily sensations of roughly about 90 seconds. But when we talk about holding on to a feeling, what's ending up happening is in most cases, we are repeating a thought or a memory. And when we do that, it pulls up all the feelings that are attached. And if we keep on repeating and repeating and repeating, now it feels like the feelings are just lingering for a very long period of time.
Right. You have great wisdom to share with our audience today. Thank you, Dr. Rosenberg. And so where can people find 90 Seconds to a Life You Love?
They can find it anywhere they buy books, and it's also in audio form.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thanks again for sharing your time today. And if you like this episode and you want more 5-Minute Spirit Reboots, please subscribe to our show and share it. Thank you.
Thank you.